Why? Hello and welcome everybody. It is Pox again. So today I've got kind of a special video for you guys. I don't know if you guys know this about me or not, but I pretty much have no World of Warcraft experience. To sum it up for you guys, I played WoW in Warlords of Draenor. I think I got the level 90 boost when it came with it, and then played from 90 to 100. And I was playing I was playing an Arms Warrior, and it was just you had to spam whirlwind for single target. You know, I did battlegrounds for like a week. Had like near max battleground gear because it was like when the thing first came out, and there wasn't really much to do, I guess. And I did not really enjoy it, I'll be honest. Classic WoW is a completely different experience from that. I know from people that I've talked to, I've known from gameplay that I've seen, and just in general with games that I guess you could say, whenever games have expansions, which is pretty much any game, it usually pushes in power creep and creates outdated content. But whenever a game first starts up, like for example, Classic WoW, it's a chance for a lot of people to A, relive that experience via nostalgia, and B, for people like myself who have never played it to experience it for themselves. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be playing on Stalag, which is a PvP server. Just again, to explain to you guys, I have literally no World of Warcraft experience. The only WoW experience I have is like a video I made during Warlords of Draenor, and the fact that I've played Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne, and Reign of Chaos for 10 years. It's pretty much about it. Actually more than 10 years, but... So I'm going on Stalag mainly because I've got a friend, my buddy Zeno, is playing on Stalag with his guild. I wanted to go on and jump in with him. A TLDR for you guys, I know I don't really produce much MMO content on my channel since MMOs kind of been like dead for me for a while. I actually like maining support the most. Support for me is something that's really enjoyable, mainly because you have the ability to keep people alive, you have the ability usually to crowd control, your primary focus in PvP a lot of the time, so it gets a lot of attention. Raiding it can be a little, resident sleeper snoozing. Not really sure how raiding in WoW is with healers. So I've started off now as a paladin, which I'm guessing is going to be a holy paladin for healing. And then I think Retribution is the meme spec that people have told me about, and then I was told that there's no point in tanking in anything that's not a warrior. This is where the elitism of the World of Warcraft people, come out because they already know the game, whereas little me, I'm trying to learn the game. So I've been told Paladin is not fun, it's a very boring class, etc, 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 but that being said, this is the character that I want to play. Originally I wanted to play a healer shaman, but that's on Horde, so I wanted to start with Alliance with my buddies. I would have played a druid. The problem with druid is I did attempt to play WoW several times before, when I was a kid, and every time I tried to play with a friend, I'd buy the game, spend I would play the free trial actually, and I would pick a druid and heal my buddy, and then we would quit. And then I'd play again and pick a druid and quit. Play again, pick a druid and quit. So I've just played druid too many times, and I don't want to fall into like that weird, I'm sure you've had it before where you've tried to play a game and like you try to fill into your footsteps you did before, but sometimes it's important to just make a fresh start. And then after learning the game with Paladin, maybe I'll re-roll into a druid or into a priest. I don't think you guys are gonna have to answer in the comments because, like I said, I don't really know if Discipline Priest is a big thing in Classic, which I don't even know if it is. I really like shielding, so that might be another option for me. But I've been told Paladin is a relatively tanky healer, good for like pocket healing, has his his blessings. But mainly if it's a more beginner-friendly character, in most games you play, classes are not necessarily difficult to play. It's more of understanding, like the ceiling cap is limited by your knowledge of other classes and how to react to what scenario. Example, cleansing a specific dot at a specific time, or being baited into cleansing the wrong dot and then they follow up with something else. So playing something that's more straightforward is going to allow me to understand the game better, since everyone around me is going to be progressing at a much quicker pace. So I don't want to play a druid and have like 87 hotkeys and try to keep up with my friends and struggle because I can't even read my skills because I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're going to be smart about this and go one step at a time. And we're going to see where it pretty much ends up. So for people who are going to ask about Path of Exile content, I'll try to make a video separately about that, but we're going to play this up until the date of PoE's release for the new league. If I am not enjoying Classic WoW, I'll play PoE. Pretty much simple, right? And that's pretty much it. So that's all I really wanted to run down with you guys. If you want to come down on the stream and support me, go ahead and talk shit about how I don't know what I'm doing. You're more than welcome to. I'm excited for the MMO feel. Like I said, this is gonna be the weirdest thing, but like, I miss the idea of just like going into the open world and mining like an ore vein and then being attacked by someone out of stealth. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Arcage, which brings me to Arcage Unleashed or Unchained, which will be talked about in another video as well. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much about it. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you're curious or have any questions, feel free to jot them down in the comments below. Just to get some off right now. No, I am not creating my own guild right now. I am joining a buddies guild. I don't want to have to deal with guilds right now. I don't want to have to deal with drama right now. I just want to enjoy and immerse myself in a wonderful game that I missed out on when I was a kid. And that's pretty much it. And we'll see where we go to from there. So take care. Have a wonderful time, everyone. I'm going to drink my morning coffee and get ready for WoW Classic.